I knew I passed most of the questions. I make everything behind the scenes run smoothly, such that staff and guests can have a great experience. I troubleshoot networks, I troubleshoot software, and I troubleshoot systems and resolve issues quickly. I love what I do. I love IT and I love everything technical. And also knowing that my work makes a difference in an organization and that my work is appreciated. If someone is a young professional in IT, they need to keep learning. They need to keep up with the technology. You know, technology keeps on changing. My name is Ssebude. I'm an IT assistant at the Protea Hotel by Marriott Kampala Skies, which is part of the Simba Group. I remember I joined Simba Group in October of 2017. My first experience was very good, very remarkable. I joined a team of different people. The team was very welcoming and the environment was very different. Was very good. The offices were very good and it was the happiest moment. I remember my job wasn't advertised, but I got a tip off from someone that Protea is welcoming applicants for the different jobs. I tendered in my application and then after like 4 weeks, I got a call from the IT manager then asking me if I could come for an interview. Therefore, the interview came, they called me, I came, I sat in the room waiting for the HR. After like when my time had come, because the interview was around 10, but when the time had come, no one had come to pick me up. I had to call the HR again. Then the lady was like, we've been waiting for you, where are you? And then I told her where I was seated. They took me to the interview room. I was interviewed by Mr. Reddy, the IT manager, together with the HR. I knew I passed most of the questions. But what I remember, they asked a question about the locks. He asked me, which locks do you know? Inside me, I was like, should I tell him that I know Union or I know Solex? But I asked him if the locks were using magnetism. He told me he will train. That's when I knew that I'd gotten the job. After the interviews, I was welcomed in. I met a group of people from the different departments. And it was a really, really, really good experience. I met the best group on the hill. As an IT assistant, I make everything behind the scenes run smoothly, such that staff and guests can have a great experience. I troubleshoot networks, I troubleshoot software, and I troubleshoot systems. I also make sure that the conferences and events go on without any glitch by ensuring the heavy equipment are set up, ensure that there is a stable internet connection, and in case of any issues that may arise, it's me to come up and rectify the problem. On top of that, I handle systems updates. I also handle software updates. I also do software. I also do systems backup. Over the years, my role has expanded as the organization has grown. Initially, I started giving support to Protea Skies Hotel, making sure the systems run smoothly, so that the hotel operations can go on without a glitch. Later on, I started giving support to Protea Hotel Kampala, helping them with their IT issues, helping them with the networks and their systems, also the software. And as you know, Simba Group has so many companies under its wings. I also started giving support to other sister companies like the Simba Telecom. I even went to properties, helping them with mostly IT-related issues. Working in the two hotels or giving IT support to two hotels has helped me grow, has helped me understand how best I can give out my skills through different hospitality environments. You see, working in a hospitality industry, you meet a lot of people from different cultures. I've developed a skill of handling people of different calibers. People come with their own understanding, their own way of doing things, but you come up with a way of how you can handle them. Another skill that I've developed is interpersonal communication and working with different people from the different teams that we have. Someone working in properties is not the same like someone who is working in a hotel. And someone who is working with Simba Telecom is not like the same person that is working in a hotel. So I've developed a skill of accommodating all these people, giving them support that they need from their different organizations. I have so many remarkable memories that I can bring up, but one that is outstanding is the challenges that we faced through the lockdown. You remember when we got locked down, it was very hard on everyone, and we weren't prepared, but we juggled all through. I remember when the lockdown was about to end, we were called back. Actually, I was among the first batch that was called up. But remember, within the lockdown, there are some technologies that came up that we weren't using as much as in Uganda. The things of Zoom, the online meetings. When I was called back, the hotel had already procured equipment for the live streaming and equipment for video conferencing. That was a new technology that had come in. I had to juggle around. I had to learn on the job. I learned on the job how to fix, how to use these equipment so that the guests can get the best out of it. That was a very remarkable moment. But one thing that I learned out of it was like I developed that thing inside me of being patient and learning and adapting to the environment that had changed. I remember it was the 31st of 2017, the New Year's Eve of 2017. Block 3 wasn't ready yet, and we were overwhelmed with the traffic. So they told us that they wanted to use that block. I remember my boss, Mr. Reddy, called me and said, you know what, we have to program each and every lock that we have on that block. We tried and everything wasn't working out. So we tried to update the firmware. But then later on, I told him, you know what, when you're updating the firmware, you just click initialize. The lock will work. I don't know how it came about, but when you tried it and it worked. He told me, thank you. That was the happiest moment that I can never forget. And then when we came down, there was a gentleman. He tapped on my shoulder and he thanked me, said, you're a good man. Thank you, in front of our chairman. That was the moment I can never forget. Now I remember my boss had gone for a leave, for his annual leave, Mr. Reddy. And within that moment, I got a trip to Fort Portal. I had to go. I had some issues there. Now, I boarded the midnight bus and I reached around 5. Had booked into my hotel. I'd just grasped some sleep. I got a call from Kampala. They were telling me, Protea Kampala. They were telling me that they don't have internet at the hotel. I got another call from Protea Skies. They're also telling me the same, that they didn't have internet. Remember, I was far away from Kampala, miles away from Kampala, and there was no one on site. What came into my mind was like, we have the best infrastructure. We have the best infrastructure. And I knew exactly the problem wasn't with us, wasn't at the hotel or at both hotels. Thanks to technology, I called our service providers asking what is happening at both locations. They looked through their systems and they knew the problem was theirs. They had a fiber cut somewhere, so both hotels were off. We got connected back without me coming back. Another time was still about internet. Still, my boss wasn't on the premises. He was far away from Uganda. I tried to reach him and I couldn't. This time, Protea Skies didn't have internet. We had internet feed from our service providers, but at the hotel, there was no internet. My phone was buzzing. I was a few months on the job and I was a little nervous, but the phone was buzzing. Everyone was calling me. The GM was calling, the MD was calling. Why don't we have internet? And I had so many conferences. I remember I went into the server room and froze. I was like, now where should I start? I'm the only one on shift. I cannot touch here, I cannot touch there. No one is to help on the other side. But God helped. I figured it out. And I found a way of working it out, and I fixed the problem with one of the switches on one of our blocks. So I had to change the switch. I swapped the switch, and everything came back to normal. You see, I always keep the communication open. And whenever an issue rises, I run very fast, so I fix the issue very fast in the limited time possible. I always work hand in hand with the people affected with a problem so that it doesn't happen again. I always train them. I always show them how there are some simple issues that can be fixed, like without calling for support. Like maybe a loose cable, maybe the microphone is missing batteries, maybe a telephone is off, and maybe a telephone lead cable is out. Those simple issues, I take them through and we make everything run smooth. Working in IT at the Simba Group over the years, I've learned the importance of staying calm and to resolve issues quickly. Working with colleagues from the different departments of the different companies of the group, I've learned how to deal with the different people of different, I would say, of different heady problems. Someone comes with an issue and then you resolve, and then another one comes with another issue, you try to resolve it, and then all these people have different approaches of how the problems has affected them, and how your reaction time is. You may take some time to react, and then someone is not happy. But I've learned how I can really deal with them. First of all, I love what I do. I love IT and I love everything technical. And also knowing that my work makes a difference in an organization, and that my work is appreciated. Helping colleagues with technical challenges keeps me moving. Reading every day, discovering new things, facing new challenges every day and tackling them the way I tackle them, it keeps me motivated. The research that I do on each and everything that I do also makes me motivated. The working environment and my bosses really makes me love what I do. It motivates me every day, and that's why I always come to work. It's very rewarding to see the positive impacts of my work, from giving support to a colleague quickly to helping processes that help the organization run smooth. Like I said, if someone is a young professional in IT, they need to keep learning. They need to keep up with the technology. Technology keeps on changing. If you're laid back, the technology you have will become obsolete. Also, they should be patient and look at the process and grow with the process. Should be patient, very curious, and they should always be willing to learn. Back then we were limited on resources. Computers were limited. I was lucky I had access to computers at an earlier age, but we only had one challenge of internet. The resources were limited. Learning was very hard than it is today. People can learn now because you have all the resources. Internet is available cheaply. Knowledge can actually be got from the internet. Back then, to solve an issue could take some time because you could read books, you could read everywhere. But now it's just a tap of the fingers, and then you have all the resources. What I'm giving to the young people now is like, you have all the resources on you. You have all the resources to learn. Just tap into that knowledge learn every now and then to keep your brain up, and then so that the technology that you have doesn't become obsolete. Technology changes every now and then. So if you lay back and you don't read, if you lay back and you don't get the knowledge that you need, so many challenges are going to come up. We now have AI. Tap into the AI knowledge. Everything will be okay. The working environment at the Simba Group is collaborative and supportive. We work closely with each other, we help each other, we talk to each other, and decide that everything runs smoothly. We collaborate in different departments, we collaborate across the different organizations, all under the Simba Group. Working in this environment has helped me professionally. I've learned the goodness of good communication. It has shaped me in a way of becoming a good IT professional, because everyone, when they come with their challenges, we work together collaboratively to find a solution. Being part of the Simba Group for 9 years, personally, it has given me the sense of belonging, and it has given me that sense of pride. Professionally, it has shaped me into someone who can take initiative by taking on new responsibilities and learning new skills, shaping me into a more reliable and versatile IT professional. With the support I get from my boss, Mr. Reddy, the IT manager, my colleagues, the team that I work with from the different departments and the different companies under the Simba Group, our chairman, Mr. Patrick Bitature, with all the support that I've received from these people, now something that seemed to be very hard, it became out to be very easy. I would only say thank you, and may God bless you.